So I would like to talk about introduction to work-life balance. So technological innovation, so when it comes to advance in technology, blur the lines between work and personal life, making it harder to separate the two. So it also impact the flexibility sought by the employees. So modern employees seeks flexibility in terms of time, place, appraisal, and also compensation. So also one of the impacts is organizational success, the work engagement, high levels of engagement when work-life balance is achieved, and also it will increase the motivation with a better work-life balance and satisfaction. Employee will be more have more satisfaction is higher when the balance is maintained, and also overall the competitiveness of the organization is improved in time. And the second is about the challenge and the importance of work-life balance, WLB. So achieving work-life balance is a challenge due to overlap of work and personal responsibilities, and it's also the discouragement due to fear. Employees may fear negative repercussion leading to less use of available of work-life balance systems. So requirement for effective work-life balance management is support necessary for the success of WLB initiative, and they need a supportive culture. Organization must value work, family, and personal time equally. So the implication for health will impact better and the productivity of will improve the productivity of the individual and also for the organization as well. So, academic perspective on WLB, the work-life balance, is one of it is a lack of comprehensive understanding. Academic research on WLB is not as extensive as its usage on the corporate world, and we need to focus on family balance. Previous studies predominantly focus on balancing work with families and also responsibilities. So there's a four type of diverse workforce: elder worker, work with health issues, single workers, and also childless workers. And then I would like to talk about diverse workforce needs. So very importance of life role. Different individuals plays varying levels of importance of different life roles, and also work health balance, WHB, introduced to address the need of employees with a chronic illness. So health is wealth. You feel me? Health is wealth. So one of the research objective of a non-work areas is, so the non-work areas is important of considering non-work aspects like health. And the second is workforce diversity, acknowledging the diversity in today's workforce. There's several type of people in this world. Some people with a different diversity, different race, and some people have their own medical record that not so perfect. So we need to study and research and give them a proper roles for their proper job. And then I would like to talk about a case study for Malaysia's work environment. So evolving work environment changes, the changes is driven by demographic, workplace culture, economic strategies, and technology advancement. So these are the factor that driven the changes in work environment in Malaysia, and also the impact of AI and global epidemics. AI and the recent global health crisis have significantly influenced the environment, the work environment, and also the workforce demand. A changing workforce demand necessitate the adaptation. It depends on the higher demands for workforce, the more people will get the job, and the higher demand, the higher the pressure, and it kind of fluctuate, in, if that makes sense. And yeah, it depends on the graph as well. But this nowadays we have AI, so AI do all the work for us. And after the pandemic, the COVID-19 pandemic, so it influenced the work environment, and some companies has also have the hybrid kind of job. So some days they work in an office, and some days they work at home. So for some companies it improve their productivity, but for some companies they assume that the productivity is gonna go down because the workers is lack of supervision. But hey, it depends on the worker as well. If they have the work-life balance, then they will improve the productivity as well. Employees' preference in Malaysia. So proactive company measures. Malaysian companies implement a system for employees' input and develop engagement strategies. And also balancing remote work. Efforts to maintain satisfaction, productivity while balancing remote work advantages and disadvantages. Return to office work. 53% of Malaysians had to return the office work in 2023 post-pandemic, like I said just now. And in Malaysia, the preference in Malaysia, the value workplace culture is job stability, meaning that the company can go for 10, 20 years ahead. And also if they can achieve the work-life balance, meaning that they just didn't bring work at home, to say that in general. And the intangible perks, the flexibility of schedule, professional advancement opportunities, and engaging job duties. And also I would like to add a career path, meaning that if you start from, let's say, from a certain level, and in a few years you will get to a certain level higher than before. It's a good way for a career path, and it will consider is a very high value work culture. So lastly, I would like to talk about the flexible work options. So one of the desire for flexibility. So Malaysians prefer flexible work options to achieve autonomy in work-life routines. So some people are more comfortable work from home because they expect they can increase the productivity for the company. And also the resistance to pre-pandemic arrangement. Some business are reluctant to revert to pre-pandemic work arrangement because some of them see the changes driven because of the pre-pandemic, pandemic, and it changes their productivity. And there's a consequences of all office schedule. Pushing for all office schedule may lead to resistance and disengagement. It will cause the productivity for the company, and it may have a bit of resistance from the employees because they are much more comfortable work from home. And employer also need a pleasant consideration. So employers must consider employee expectation and the impact of work arrangement on happiness and efficiency. So the employees need to consider the mental health of every particular individual from their diverse workforce in order to have a good productivity and good client engagement and increase the productivity of the company. So employees need to consider all of that. Yeah, they can say that they can set a certain target for their employees, right? But they also, in order to achieve that a certain target, they also need to consider the wellness of their workers. Are they competent enough to get that done by a certain time that you guys set to achieve that target? Okay, so thank you. That is all. Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Fatinur Izzati binti Mat Amin, and I would like to present for the objective parts. So number one is Malaysian companies take a proactive approach to address changes of Malaysia's work environment by putting in place systems for employees to provide input and coming up with plans to increase engagement. Changes of demographic, workplace cultures, economic strategies, and technologies breakthrough are all contribute to the evolution of Malaysia's work environment. So next, my Point number 2 is 1 out of 2 working Malaysians would like to leave their current positions in order to achieve better work-life balance. Has been recorded based on a recent poll over 2,500 workers in the country. According to the country director of Franston Malaysia, Farhad Naim, the country's labour market has suffered previously unheard because of difficulties over the past 3 years. This has changed how Malaysians perceive and approach their jobs. So my next point is focus on non-cash perks like job stability and work-life balance. It is aligned with the ideals of Malaysian workplace culture. Employees are begin to place a higher importance on intensive perks like flexible working schedules, changes for professional advancement, and interesting job duties. These elements emphasize how crucial it is becoming to offer benefits beyond money, to retain the talent, and to increase the job professional. And lastly, my point is flexible work could enable workers to achieve their goal in establishing their work-life routines. By pushing workers into an all-office schedule could cause resistance and disengagement, particularly if they can show improved efficiency when working remotely.
The article has sparked a captivating discourse, capturing the attention of readers and media enthusiasts alike. This successful piece, crafted a team of dedicated journalists and researchers, delves into the multifaceted nature of significant event that has left an indelible on the socio-political fabric of the region. The article underscored the ongoing struggle to establish effective work-life balance, initiative emphasizing the need for both employee and employers' involvement and the importance of evidence-based strategies. Work-life balance has emerged as a critical factor in determining employee productivity, job satisfaction, and overall organizational performance. Maintaining a harmonious equilibrium between work-personal life is a challenge faced by all workers level as they strive to prioritize their personal commitments while also addressing the demands of their personal and family obligations. The concept of work-life balance emphasizes the need to strike a balance between the time, energy, attention individuals allocate to their personal commitments and their personal life, which may include family, social activities, hobbies, and personal well-being. Okay, firstly is focus on work-life balance. Employees increasingly prioritize balancing works and personal life amidst evolving and complex workplace. Second is research objective. The study explored the importance of work-life balance and propose strategy for organization to achieve harmonious employee stability. Third is challenge. Women face unique challenges in balancing works and home responsibility, necessitating employer support and help program. Remember, work-life balance is a personal concept. There's no one-size-fits-all solution. By identifying your needs and their environment, you can achieve a balance that fosters well-being productivity.
Okay, so in conclusion to our exploration of achieving a harmonious work-life balance, so recent studies have significantly advanced our understanding of work-life balance by highlighting the critical role of the health domain. Achieving a harmonious work-life dynamic involves not only managing family responsibilities but only prioritizing personal health. Okay, so moving forward, organizations should integrate health promotion in their initiates into comprehensive work-life balance programs. So this initiative should include wellness activities, flexible work arrangement, accommodating health-related needs, and accessible mental health support. So educating and empowering employees to prioritize their health is crucial. For example, like regular health screening, health management technique, and promoting a healthy lifestyle choices can make a significant difference. Moreover, fostering a supportive organizational culture that values work-life balance and health is essential for organizational success. Leadership should champion these values and role model healthy behaviors. For example, like clear communication of work-life policies, such as a flexible work option and leave policies that can ensure transparency and fairness. Continuous evaluation and adaptation of work-life balance and health programs are crucial for ensuring their effectiveness and irrelevant to supporting employees' well-being. So gathering feedback from employees through surveys, focus group, or one-on-one discussion can provide insight into effectiveness and areas of improvement. Metrics such as employee satisfaction, health-related absenteeism rates, and productivity levels can also help evaluate programs' impact. So based on these insights, organizations should adapt their strategies and programs to better meet the evolving needs of their workforce and ensure sustained effectiveness over time. By implementing this recommendation, organization can create a workplace environment that supports both the professional and personal well-being of their employees. So this holistic approach not only enhances employee satisfaction and productivity, but also contributes to long-term organizational success and resilience in an increasingly diverse and dynamic workplace landscape.